Can y'all hear me? What is good, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? I'm back home. I'm back in my setup. I don't know why my bubble is so small, but we're back in the setup. Maybe I'll go over here. I don't know why that bubble is small. That's a common consensus, not gonna lie. That is a good response. Um, sup, King? Yo. Okay, you guys can hear me. I'm back home, back in my setup, and we cashed another. I'm sorry for doing that so early, but we cashed another no home run lay. That is, I think, number 8 for us. We don't even spam them every day. I didn't even look at the slate, Adam. I'm not even gonna lie. It was my grandma's 95th birthday yesterday. I was cleaning up some stuff at the house. I got my no home run stuff in. Playback stream, Seabrit, you got it. You absolutely got it. We'll choose a day with some day games for sure. But yeah, I got some cleaning, some errands to do. And yeah, this is a weirder slate. We did get a no home run layout. I still like it. It wasn't as insanely obvious as yesterday's. But we're gonna have some more games coming back tomorrow too. Um, but again, just a handful of games. You got Yuri Perez back for the Marlins. Let me just check these lineups real quick. All night games. We got some rain in Miami for sure. If you're in Florida, I know actually Chalkboard has it. I'm not sure what the odds are, but I'm not sure. I know it's in the social sports picks version too. So let me see if that is. Let me see. Yeah, it sucks. Hard Rock doesn't get it. Hard Rock blows. Um, trying to. I post a lot of stuff on Chalkboard for these ladders. I'm trying to find the picture of where that's available. Aha, that one's not the one I wanted. Here we go. Yeah, Florida should have it. If you have, yo, I'm not looking cute, Doc. Yo, so here, I went to Florida for a month. Okay, some other shit, whatever. Went to Florida for a month with my wife. I can't get a fucking haircut down there. And I come back home for my grandma's party, and I'm like, yo, I'm so excited to get a haircut, hit up my barber. I'm like, please save me. And I get fucking shingles on my fucking head, dude. On my fucking head. It was miserable. It was shooting. I was on stream with you guys talking about a pinched nerve. And I thought it was on my back of my head. And it was literally like, so, you guys know when like Mr. Plankton controls Mr. Krabs or SpongeBob, and he's like pulling at his brain. That's what it felt like. And I obviously can't get a haircut, so I'm looking ugly as shit, Doc. So I appreciate you lying. It's a good lie. Sometimes lies are good, and I appreciate that. Um, I am on my fresh new Prophet X hat though that I got when I came back home. But that being said, let's dive in. We got some baseball to talk about. Been an interesting season. Also for our futures parlay, the guys who rode that, the Thunder did win, and the Panthers tied the series up last game. The Panthers do play again today. And yeah, let's dive in. We got Plate IQ here. Super excited. This feels so good to have both monitors again. Like I appreciate the is it these 3 for the no home run? You didn't even give me the 3. And I'm not doing a 3-leg. Just putting that out there. I would have forced one if I was that guy, but I'm not. I like 2 games enough to put one out there. But 3 games in this slate is kind of reaching. So I'm not going to do a 3-leg. I might do a 3-leg when the opportunity presents itself again. But it is what it is. All right, Mike Burrows. If you guys watch Prison Break, which is a fantastic show, he could be Lincoln Burrows' brother. And Yuri Perez. Yuri Perez had a 14.5 outs line last night. and they took it off. They took it off. I will say for the no home runs, usually I'm like I hate when people are like, "Oh, like I made this market." I didn't make the market, but I definitely shined a lot of light on that market, and I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill. So if you go here and you go to Yuri Perez, I know there's rain, which is worrisome. But you can see his minor league games here, and I was texting I was texting Austin's props yesterday about his pitch count because you can go into these games here and it's hard to find pitch counts, but you can go to the MILB site and go play by play and count them yourself. So that's what I was kind of doing. So he went, I think 49 here, 49, 61, 73, 82. Yeah, so 73 and 82 pitches. So he's at 82. I think he's probably got 85. Like if he's at 5 through 80 something, he's probably pulled. It's situational. I think if he's at like 4.2 and he's at 86, he may get to 90. Does it have the minor league ones? I don't think so. You might save my fucking life though. It's true. I think you're wrong, Seabrit. I'm not sure. You're a reliable guy. So I'm not sure. But up to 82. And I think he can handle this Pirates team. This Pirates team does walk. Yeah, that's what I figured. It is cooked, and I think they play him. I mean, you look at the depth chart too. Ryan Weathers got a concussion. Max Meyer still on 15-day. When does Braxton get? I totally forgot they had Braxton Garrett. Oh, he's down for the year. Never mind. But they pulled the outs prop. It was on DK. You could actually get on Profit X. Again, this show is brought to you guys by Profit X, and it's a fantastic book to use. You could bet over 14 and a half outs here. I am on Twitch at Matty Chucks. I got to figure out how to get my shit back together. Any other fellow Mets fans here, by the way, because I think for the playoffs, we're gonna do some. You guys know how like Barstool and like John Boy and them, they do like those like they'll watch the whole game and they'll live sweat it out. I think me and MC Betts might do that, and me and some of my boys might do that. So if any fellow Mets fans are down for some of that, I think we're gonna be doing that all day long. Top of the morning, brother. So if you want to take a stab at Yuri Perez, there's $204 of liquidity here. Again, this line's not available anywhere, but when it was up, it was minus 110. So you're getting value on Profit X alone. I think it's a good spot. I mean, I think he's built up. He's got like 4 to 5 starts now. You know, not at full pitch count, but I think it's enough for 5. Yes, I am. Also, guys, I know I'm like the no home run lay is like my fat ass if I was a woman, right? Everyone wants to see my fat ass. There's more to me than just my ass, guys. Okay, we do well. We got a lot more to offer. Okay, so stick around for my personality too. Okay, but I will be posting a picture of my fat ass on Twitter later. You get my drift. And this game might get rained out anyway. Yeah, the ladder. I made some bad news for you there. We may stand off in the ladder too. But Wade Miley sucks. Luis Ortiz has actually been playing pretty well. We can do the last 30 days here. He does have a little bit of a walk problem to lefties. And the Reds do have a decent amount of lefties. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, they could stack them. I forgot Jake Fraley's back too. With their lineup there with Gavin Lux and Friedel, this is going to be a dangerous one here. I'm not going to lie. I think Luis Ortiz might get pounded here. Pause. And Wade Miley, I'm not trusting. I don't trust Wade Miley as far as I could throw him, man. I mean, he sucks. He pitched 2 innings against Milwaukee, 4 runs. Yeah, absolutely not. What's his history? He's like, what, 40 or something years old? Yeah. 38 years old. All right. 2 for 15. Okay, Carlos Santana. This is probably from like 2015 now. So nothing really besides J-Ram and Santana. Um, how's the Reds pen? Reds pen is fairly open. He's probably not going more than 5 innings. He might not even have an outs prop up. Does he have a hits allowed prop up or anything? No, he's got like no props up. Luis Ortiz has a 4.5 hits allowed prop. We're gonna have to take a peek at that. He does have that walk problem. Again, when you bet hits allowed props, pay attention to their walk rate. You don't want like I almost got screwed with Bowden Francis. Bowden Francis sucks. I don't know what the hell happened to him, but I mean, like, I bet his over hits allowed, and he walked 5 motherfuckers. So I mean, I didn't. That was I think probably his highest. He didn't walk more than 2 guys since April. And we still almost lost that one. But just make sure that was the only reason why I got sweaty. He still sucked. He pitched phenomenally versus the Yankees. Yeah, I mean, walk problem. He's faced the Reds already. They've done inter squad, interleague play twice. They had 7 Ks. He's got 7 Ks. That ain't bad. I hate strikeout props this year, but 7 Ks ain't bad. I mean, that's good. Not bad. That's good. Luis Ortiz, yeah, super juiced at 5.5. So you can't even take the 5.5 anymore. Wade Miley does have a strikeout prop. 2.5. I'm going to have to take Cleveland versus them. I just don't know if I like Cleveland versus lefties. This lineup is just so hit or miss. I don't get it, man. Why Wade Miley's? I mean, I know. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. Who's red hot for us though? We got Zeus Analytics hooking us up. Austin Riley leading the league in exit velos over 100 miles an hour since June 1st. So pay attention to him. Let's see. Actually, we can see what we can see what they did to him before. So we can see what the Reds yes, Cincinnati did to Luis Ortiz before. So this is from last year. Let me go back over here. Why is it Jonathan India? Okay, this should not have Jonathan India on the Reds. Oh, it does. What the hell? I don't want it from last year. All right, take Jonathan India off. That's a mess up there. So for this year, we got 2. We got a ground into a double play at 103 miles an hour, and then another force out, which looks like it is another hard hit ground ball. Yeah, 8 feet. Will Benson. So he hit this. So Will Benson crushed him. Yeah, I mean, we could look. Yeah, I mean, this is just horrible. I mean, these are some good lefties, though. I mean, not these two, but Freed, Rodon, Kershaw, Scooble, Abbott's been good. Suarez, Rodon, Ray. I mean, you need better numbers for sure, but I mean, they've been horrendous. I don't think I can bet this game either. This game sucks. That's sad. Then you got Matthew Boyd versus Zach Wheeler, where you're like, Matthew Boyd could put on a show. Zach Wheeler could put on a show. Do you really want to take it is in Philly, so Hitter Park, but do you really want to take offense here? I don't know. I mean, they have to have a ton of at bats versus Zach Wheeler. Ian Happ has to hit against him like 20 times. 9 times. So 4 for 9, 2 for 3. Swanson struggled. I mean, over 6 Tucker, over 6 Suzuki, over 3 Tucker. This seems like an ugly, ugly offensive day. Then you got Shane Baz versus Boston. I love targeting under pitcher outs versus Boston. They just grind away ABs. Abraham Toro is like arch nemesis though. He swings first pitch every time. Shane Baz is kind of like falling apart. Yeah, he's been getting pieced the fuck up. And he did face Boston before. 6 innings, 11 Ks. That was when he was feeling himself. I think this Boston team is different right now. I think Shane Baz is different right now on another note. So for me, is out 17 and a half. There's 16 and a half. Ray's pen is heavily taxed. So this is where you want to go like earned runs or hits allowed. Because I don't want to take the outs because the bullpen hits allowed is 5.5. And earned runs, though, is going to be 2.5 as well, for sure. At minus 120. I mean, it might be a Red Sox day. Shane Baz, younger guy. They're not going to have good numbers if he just carved them last time. 2 for 6, 0 for 6, 0 for 2, blah, blah, blah. I just don't know if he's got it in him. He's been holding down lefties. But look at these last 30 days. Look at these. Yeah, his reverse splits are there. Look at these last 30 days. He's been getting fucking pieced. Like literally pieced. I might just take. I'm really over that Sunday Night Baseball thing. I'm not gonna lie. I used to love that angle. I feel like I'm a little over it now. But I will say that being said, it was Yankees to Rays, which is another big letdown. Dude, I think Brian Bayo sucks balls. But he fucking shows up every time I bet against him. Actually, I lied. He gave like 15 runs that one start, had like 110 pitches. That one time he lost his under outs. Do you guys remember that shit? That was bullshit. I might just take the over in this game, honestly. I think Bayo sucks. He shows signs of greatness, I will say. But even their pens cooked. You got cooked pens. I don't know if I want back to Red Sox offense either, though. He does throw meatballs. We can actually see that right here. Starting pitcher stats. Shane Baz, 13 dingies. I thought he'd be higher. Bayo, oh, he hasn't pitched a lot, actually. That's why. A good one. I'll tell you right now, one of them was Marlins Pirates. There. Yeah, I got you. Guys, this slate is trash. Chris Sale's gonna dominate the Brewers. I mean, I'll talk about lefties that are just dominating. I want to take Chris Sale to record a win, but like the Braves don't win games. So I'm like, oh my god, they did crush Luzardo. Bayo's numbers versus the Rays. Holy balls, yeah. I mean, is his hits allowed at 5.5? The Googles is me name. Yeah, 5.5 hits allowed for Mayo, maybe the move. I know he sucked at home last year. 1, 2, 3. He can walk guys. 1, 2, 3. He had 2 random walk games though. I feel like his leash is gonna be so much. You could do his earned runs too. If we did do a ladder today, it's gonna have to be a Rays guy. We're gonna go Aranda. He's really walking those lefties though. I guess Caminero. No. Yandy Diaz. Yeah, I mean you can't really take a hitter prop though here either, Adam. I mean, like you don't want him to walk one of your lefties either. That's gonna be a waste of an AB. Brandon Lowe is on fire. If you're gonna take one, Brandon's the guy. He's on fire. Got good numbers. I think today kind of blows. Going back to the Brewers and the Braves, I think Savali. I think Matt Olson's gonna piece the fuck up out of Savali. That's what I think. They have not seen him yet. I mean, you look at his lefties. We got Cutter. Oh, Drake Baldwin. Forgot he's a lefty too. I think this Braves team is gonna mash. I think this Braves team is gonna mash. Do we dare take the Braves to win a damn game? Okay, so most of his ISOs from that 3 home run start. 7 hits though versus Cincy. Then he faced Boston, 5 innings. He hasn't really faced a dog lineup yet. You know what I mean? You still want lefties though. And Verdugo should be playing again. I do like fading Savali today. I think fading Savali is a good spot today. You want to take the Braves. Yes, I am. Everyone just wants my fat ass. You know what I'm saying, guys? Savali 4.5. It's allowed was kind of. You could probably take an F5 team total. He ain't pitching deeper past the 5th much. I kind of like the Braves, man. Yeah. Well, that's not how the ladder works. Why would you? You know, you guys blow my mind every day. You can do whatever you want to do, but you guys blow my mind every single day. Um, yeah, I'd say Baldwin or Olsen actually ripped one yesterday off the wall. I thought Matt Olson ended our whole good time yesterday. He ripped one. And then Barrios, beyond, I don't really like anything in this game. You got Jeffrey Springs versus Kikuchi. You say Kikuchi, I say Kikuchi. He's been pretty good though. He's in pretty nails. His A's team is looking really good, although they were playing at home. Jeffrey Springs versus the Angels as well. I mean, he's not going to face many lefties here. The Kuchter. Probably just Butler and Soderstrom. They're going to put them more in the back of the lineup. I think it's a good spot. I think Kikuchi. The problem with the A's, they don't really walk. But I think Kikuchi, what's his outs at actually? He may go 6. Ooh, 17.5 outs. This A's team is not letting anybody go deep, but I will say, if I'm gonna take someone versus them, it's probably gonna be a lefty. It's gonna be a lefty with a long leash. Wait, didn't he just we just lost on Kikuchi's last start when he gave up 3 runners in the 6th? This team faces horrible lefties. Not horrible, but I mean, they've not faced, like, solid lefties all year. Huh. Oh, it's gonna be Rooker. I forgot about the Rookster. If we do a ladder, Brent Rooker's in that. I don't even care if he's 0 for 3. You gotta put Brent in there. This is an ugly day, guys. I wish I had a better show for you guys. This is an ugly day. Absolutely ugly day. One thing I almost played last night, I don't know if it moved. I moved better. Pivetta 4.5 hits allowed. I really like this spot for Pivetta. He's got a really long leash. He carved this Dodgers team last year, but I just think 4.5 hits allowed with a guy who's got pretty good walk stuff. I think it's a good spot. 4.5 versus the Dodgers. I'll take almost literally anybody, but he doesn't walk a lot of guys. You got Freddie Freeman, good numbers. Ohtani, good numbers. Will Smith, good numbers. Teoscar, no, but his lineup is better than it was last year versus them. And Pivetta needs to go deep. We got some injuries there. I think I'm going to play there. I really like that spot a lot. I think Pivetta 4.5 HA might be the spot. Because he can go deep and just get a little bit of dink and dunk singles, or he can get pieced up by this Dodgers team. I think that's the best spot. I think you're gonna want like Freddie Freeman. And then as far as his night game, Diamondback should toast John Hancock. Name's not John, I know. Got a walk problem to lefties. What are we gonna throw to these righties? Let's see. Who's raking the ball over here? Ohtani. Encarnacion Strand is back. Telez is ripping. Arizona ripped a ton of balls yesterday, too. Tell Marte, Gurriel. I mean, Marte is the one who's been ripping. So I think I'm going to have to go Marte. But this slate sucks, guys. I may only have like 1 or 2 things today. Absolutely not. Dude, first of all, that park is a home run friendly park. But that's gonna be it, guys. It's an ugly day. It's not my fault. It's we take what the defense gives us, and the defense is taking it there. So you know, it is what it is. But best of luck on your bets today. Download Chalkboard. Download Profit X. First of all, download Profit X. You can make up your own lines. You can get some good series prices available in like 40 plus states, 45 plus states, I think. And you can bet a bunch of stuff on here. You can do whatever the hell you want. Fun markets. Jay Wright to get hired as the coach if you want to. NHL futures, NBA series futures, blah, blah, blah. NBA finals MVP, etc. You can do whatever you want. So download Profit X. We're going to hop back on for the show every day this week. We're back. Appreciate you guys. Best of luck in your bets today. Peace out.